yeah, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition, but really that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts, the deal was already done, he took some advances apparently on the actual agreed upon terms of the contract.
I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses of that.
Floyd the other day spoke to reporters in Vegas and stated,
just for the record, what the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not one, not two, but 3 different agreements.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has finally addressed the controversy surrounding advance payments for his rematch with Manny Pacquiao, and the details coming out have left the boxing world buzzing. According to sources present at a private gathering in Las Vegas, Floyd openly admitted that he accepted upfront money not only for the Pacquiao fight, but also for 3 separate agreements signed between October and December 2025. Witnesses say he carefully explained his reasoning, especially why he now wants to shift the bout from a sanctioned professional fight to an exhibition, even after receiving those advance payments.
And he also declined to show how much money he has already taken in advances on the 3 contracts. So according to Pacquiao Promotions, he's saying that Floyd took out advances, cash advances or whatever. So he's already been paid money in advance before the actual event, and now there's this huge
Reports suggest Floyd framed the entire situation as a standard business move. He reportedly told those in attendance that advance payments are completely normal in high-profile boxing deals and something he has used throughout his career. According to insiders, he explained that these payments help him manage training camp costs, tax obligations, and long-term investments. From his perspective, taking money up front doesn't automatically lock him into every condition if those terms later become unfavorable or risky.
Because I win. And sometimes I'm like, damn, well, we want to see him lose once, or we want to see something happen, because all he do is win. This is what God wanted.
He then shifted the discussion toward legacy, which appears to be the core of his stance. Sources claim Floyd made it very clear that protecting his undefeated 50-0 record is his highest priority. He reportedly questioned the logic of risking decades of perfection at this stage of his life, especially when an exhibition bout could generate similar financial returns without putting that record in danger. To him, the decision isn't emotional, it's calculated. He sees his record as something priceless, not worth risking for a single fight, no matter how big the payday might be.
When he was over the hill, well, I'm older than Pacquiao. And then they say, oh, he fought De La Hoya when De La Hoya was over the hill. We both was in our 30s at the same time. You know, then they say, oh, he didn't fight Canelo at the right time. Well, Canelo, I was almost 40. Canelo is the same age that Devin Haney.
Floyd also addressed the financial pressure rumors that have been circulating. Reports indicate he acknowledged ongoing legal disputes, including issues tied to property payments and luxury purchases. However, he strongly insisted that these matters are being handled by his legal team and do not reflect his actual wealth or financial stability. He explained that advance payments allow him to maintain liquidity, ensuring that his lifestyle, training, and business operations continue smoothly while those issues are resolved.
I assume that Mayweather was in a similar spot because he made so much cash, and if you invested even in common stocks, you should do pretty well. But I mean, listen, Mayweather never flies commercial. He's only flying private.
So he doesn't own his own plane? Right.
I don't know. He remember at one point he said he was buying like the jewelry district building.
Yeah, and they said
that wasn't true.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know this man's finance, but this guy told me that Mayweather is in financial problems.
See, here's the part about actually losing your money when you're on that level and you're, kind of like flossing, showing up.
When the topic of contract disputes came up, Floyd reportedly pushed back against claims from Pacquiao's camp that he is violating agreements. He argued that renegotiations are a normal part of boxing and that no deal is truly final until every detail is fully agreed upon by both sides. According to sources, he believes he has legal grounds to request changes, especially if certain fight conditions remain subject to approval. In his view, flexibility is part of the business, not a breach of it.
I don't even know what to think about it at this point. obviously signing multiple deals and getting in advance and having them pay you ahead of the fight. I mean, like, is that normal? Does that happen?
I mean, you. Nah. Hey, yeah. Ocho, I've known players that they burn through their money. They take out an advance on next year's salary.
Nah. Floyd also clarified the 3 agreements that have been widely discussed. One involves the Pacquiao rematch scheduled for September in Las Vegas. The second is an exhibition bout with Mike Tyson, and the third is another exhibition against Mike Zambides in Europe. Insiders say each of these deals included standard financial structures that allowed him to access portions of his guaranteed earnings in advance, something Floyd considers routine in major fight negotiations.
The CEO is Pacquiao Promotions, so I want the record to show that. Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Mather, that's the one who's coming and saying that Floyd is in breach of contract. Pacquiao never wanted an exhibition. Quote, to put it bluntly, he doesn't want to do a pro fight suddenly, and he wants to do a pro fight when he was signing contracts and taking the deposits.
His decision to line up multiple fights also appears to be strategic. Sources claim Floyd sees exhibition bouts as a way to stay active, sharpen his timing, and maintain his presence in the sport without exposing himself to unnecessary risk. These fights allow him to generate revenue while preserving his legacy, a balance he has carefully managed throughout his career. It's a calculated approach that reflects both his experience and his understanding of the business side of boxing.
I wouldn't say it was so. Again, it all comes down to how the deal is presented, who is backing the deal, and who are the people involved, and then how many people are involved, right? Just so you don't have any extra pieces that are not needed there in certain conversations.
Despite the growing tension, discussions between both camps are reportedly still ongoing. Meetings involving representatives and key stakeholders are expected as they attempt to resolve the dispute. However, Floyd's position appears firm. He is open to negotiating certain aspects of the deal, but he has no intention of agreeing to a professional fight that puts his undefeated record at risk.
I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy, work out every day. And, I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also, another exhibition in Greece.
At the center of all this is a clear divide in priorities. While Pacquiao's side is pushing for a legitimate sanctioned bout, Floyd is focused on preserving his legacy while still capitalizing on the financial opportunity. This clash of perspectives is what's driving the controversy and keeping the boxing world locked in.
Signed not 1, not 2, but 3 different agreements on 3 different dates, 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in a month of January, and this is all related to his return to professional boxing. First one, October 24th, the second one, November the 6th, the third one, December 14th. He received money for all 3 agreements.
Whether a compromise is reached or the fight falls apart entirely remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. The situation has added another dramatic chapter to the long and complicated history between